Hello everybody, I am Dante Rosary and this is going to be a little bit different but hopefully something you guys are going to enjoy. I am going to try and start my own video logs and it's something that I've been thinking about and something I've wanted to get into for a long time is getting into video logs and kind of getting in interactive with you, the audience, and hopefully I can try and put out some stuff that you guys might like to talk to me with about and different topics that you might be interested in, or you might just not know stuff. Hopefully you like it. So this is also going to be a bit of an introductory video to my channel as well. So I'm going to start off by saying that no, Dante Rosary is not my actual name. I do like the name, but unfortunately no, that is not my name. It's two characters from that I like, and one's from Dante, Devil May Cry. That one's definitely my favorite character as far as pretty much any video game. And then Rose is from Ruby Rose from Ruby. And if you haven't seen that, definitely should check it out. You know, definitely some of the best fight scenes I've seen in pretty much any anime ever. And then Rosary was kind of a little bit of a wordplay. So that, and then I am going to start off with the different games that I'm probably going to be playing, and I will put a list of all the games that I have. It's kind of a long list, but not really. You know, thinking about how many games are out there, but you know, I've probably got like 20 games or so right now on my computer that I can play, and I'll put that list up to kind of let you know what I have, and if you want me to play a certain game, then absolutely. I'll put up some videos of some Let's Plays on those games, and you know, I'm gonna have wish lists and stuff like that I want to get and want to play, and you know, I try not to get like more than 1 or 2 games a month. You know, try and keep it down a little bit, but you know, I'll probably get like 1 or 2 games a month, and I definitely have a wish list that I'll be trying to get, and different upcoming things and videos. You know, I watch a lot of videos too, so there's a lot of Let's Plays that I'll watch and be like, I want to play that game right now. And I've done it like 3 times, and I was like, no. But I did it, and I enjoyed every one of them, and it was fun. So I will. So the games that I'm going to be playing right now are definitely going to be Oxygen Not Included. By far, probably one of my favorite games. The developers did so much detail in that game. It's awesome. It's kind of a nerd game too, so I love that aspect about it. But I'll definitely be doing Oxygen Not Included. Factorio, I'm probably going to do some Factorio. They've definitely done some updates, especially right now. They just dropped a Cliff update, and that's gonna be pretty good right there. They Are Billions. It's a very kind of fun RTS game, and it's freaking hard. Let's just put it that way. I'll definitely be doing some playthroughs of it, but just realize, you know, I'm okay at freaking RTS games, not the greatest, and I've yet to beat the first level on the difficulty you need to get to the next level. You know, and I've seen a lot of playthroughs. You know, one of the guys that I watch, you know, he's playing it right now, and he hasn't passed it yet either. So I don't feel so bad, I guess. Maybe, I don't know, kind of. But They Are Billions, I definitely want to get into. Judgment Apocalypse, they're actually about to do a full release, hopefully coming up soon. I know they just pushed it back because they didn't feel the game was ready, and I think that they're absolutely right. There's definitely some things that they need to fix with it, but I do like that game. It's a very fun one. And then the last one I really like want to get into is Hellion. And one of the big things, I love space. Oh my god, I love space. There's a Galactic Imperium Survival that I might do. I like that game a lot, but there's a lot of games, and I don't have that much time to do it right now because this is me starting out. And if you know, if with your help, hopefully maybe I can do this full time. That would be a dream come true. I can tell you that right now. But between doing these video logs and games, that would be awesome. I can't tell you how awesome that would be. But one thing with the games, I do want to do streaming too. But with streaming, I also want to do these video logs. And one thing I want to try and do with the video logs is I don't really want to do editing on these video logs. There is going to be some stuff, you know, if I sneeze on camera, I'm probably going to freaking edit that out. I'm not going to make you suffer through that. But I do want to try and limit myself as much as I can on editing, because I want to be able to do this all in one play so that I can do it streaming. And I don't really think that anybody's really doing that right now, and I think it would be fun. I think it would be awesome if I could, you know, if when my following gets up, you know, even if I only have freaking one person that subscribes and actually watches and comments and stuff like that, I will stream with this one person, and I will get him or her up on these Skype or whatever, and, you know, just have a chat session. And, you know, that's something that I would really love to do, is, you know, even if it's just streaming normal, but, you know, I'd like to do stream video logs where I can interact and talk with fans and people that want to talk, you know, if there's topics that you guys want to talk about. And that I would love to do some streaming like that, and nobody's doing it, not that I've seen. I've not really seen many people try to do that kind of thing. So that's something I want to try. I think it'd be really fun, and I think that the interaction would be really fun as well. So I will say my scheduling, since I am not doing this full time, it's probably going to be more or less one game video a day, one video log video a day. So 2 videos a day, probably 5 days a week, Monday through Friday. I'm not really positive on when I want to drop the videos. I want to drop them early, but I don't, because I know that a lot of kids in school watch the videos. So I would rather drop the videos like at 3 or 4 when they're done with school. But, you know, we'll see. I'll probably get your guys' opinion on when I should drop the videos, but they're going to be probably, you know, 5 days a week. And then maybe eventually I might do a video here or there on the weekends if I just get bored one day or something like that. But for the most part, I'm grinding out my work right now, so I'll figure that out when it comes to it. But with that, I will also be doing, probably with the video logs, I'll probably be doing about a 15-minute, maybe 20-minute video. With that, you know, if it's a short topic, maybe 10 minutes, something like that. But I'd like to keep the video logs about 15 minutes, the plays, the Let's Plays between 20 and 25. I found that it's hard to get stuff done in video games with that short amount of time. Like, you know, I just did a video right now for my first Oxygen Not Included that I put up, and, you know, I got a good bit done, but when I'm playing the game myself, you know, it's like, wow, that's like barely anything. You know, I just got this started, really. But, you know, that's how it is. And I think that people like shorter videos too. When I was doing videos before, they didn't really, I don't think that they really liked watching really even farther than like 8 or 9 minutes. But I think doing an 8 or 9 minute Let's Play is like pointless, because you'd barely even start the game if you do something like that. So I'll probably be doing certain stuff like speed ups, different things like that, to try and get as much content in as I can. And that's really the hard part, is getting a lot of content in with a short amount of time. You know, I have a new respect for like TV shows that get like, you know, 26, 27 minutes of video, and they do a whole freaking thing, you know, story and all. Like Elementary, I love Elementary, but they do like a whole freaking crime thing in that short amount of time. It's like, wow, there's a lot going on, and that's pretty impressive. You know, knowing how I do this now is like, you know, how little I can actually get in on like a Let's Play, and it's like how much they can get in on an episode of whatever TV show. It's like, wow, that's pretty freaking impressive. But the video logs, you know, those are something that I really want to get into, is doing video logs of pretty much any topic you can think of. You know, I'm fairly knowledgeable in just about any topic you can think of, and what I don't know, I can research the hell out of. So the different topics that I would like to do, it could be anything from games, games that I'm playing, games that I want to play, games that are upcoming, my wish list, games that I'm like, I really want. I'm saving up right now. I really want to get this game. For the most part, it's all going to be computer desktop games. I'm not even going to buy. I'm probably not going to buy a console. I say that now, but I might break down and buy a PlayStation just for Final Fantasy VII Remake. I don't know yet, but we'll see. I really want to just focus on desktop because I'm waiting for VR. I'm waiting for it to. It's so close. Oh, it's so close to being amazing. And there's the one book that and they actually are making a movie out of it now, which is freaking awesome. And if you haven't read the book, I don't read books. I listen to the books because I don't read. I just can't read. Not that I can't read, but I just don't read. No, I'm sorry. But I do want to do that. Oh, Ready Player One. Wow. I get sidetracked like that sometimes. Just excuse it and let's move on. Yeah, whatever. But yeah, Ready Player One was the book that I was talking about, and it's awesome. But it goes into VR, and it's so great, and I can't wait. But yeah, so I am going to be doing games, wish list. I listen to This Week in Tech, so I'll talk about tech. This Week in Science I listen to and watch, and they have a YouTube channel too. I like science. I like learning, really. I like learning as much as I can. Like, I'm really big into survival, so I'll probably talk about that kind of stuff too. So that with science and tech, the survival aspects of, how are you going to get water from one place to another, Romans and Greeks and stuff like that with their aqueducts and how they did it is freaking awesome. And I like learning about all that stuff, and how a water wheel works, and I'll probably be talking about that kind of stuff too. I love talking about that kind of stuff and thinking about that stuff. What do you call it, perpetual motion machines and stuff like that. I've had my own ideas. Of course they're not going to work because thermodynamics and all that stuff. But space, like I said, I love space. If I was born like 1,000 years from now and space travel is like fully possible, or even 100 years, I don't know, but I would love to have done that. Yeah, if we'd get reincarnation type of thing, I'm all for it. Because space travel, one of my favorite animes growing up, or cartoons growing up, either or, I call them shows. I think they're just as good as most shows. But Cowboy Bebop, yeah. Space cowboy, hell yeah, that'd be freaking awesome. But space, survival, veterans, I am myself a veteran, so I will definitely be talking about that stuff. And a good little segue, a little bit about me. Currently I am driving for Postmates. It's food delivery service. It's really easy, make decent money, but I love it because my schedule is mine. Basically I work when, how much I want, and I make, I make probably about as much as most people in Vegas. It's probably a standard amount, and I do a little segue there too, but I live in Las Vegas, Nevada, so yes, I live in Las Vegas. It's fun, but it has its drawbacks too. But yeah, working with Postmates, I probably make about as much averaged as most like strip people. And I did security for a while, so being a veteran, so it kind of went right into that. But yeah, so I do Postmates right now, and I do have my bachelor's. I have my bachelor's in psychology. That'll definitely be a topic that I talk about too, because I do love how the mind works. So that'll definitely be something I talk about. I am, like I said, in the military. I am a former United States Marine. I was on 2 tours, and that is one of the reasons why I want to talk a lot about vets, so I will be bringing up those topics as well. I was in for 8 years, and yeah, kind of 8 years, but it was 6 years reserves, 2 years inactive. But I was deployed twice, so I was active duty for 3 years, and an active contract is 4 years active, 4 years inactive. So I might as well have been freaking active. But yeah, I went 2 deployments, one to Iraq, combat deployment, and went to Romania for the other, which was more of a training deployment. So that's a little bit about me. So like I said, I'm going to try and keep these videos right about 15 minutes, and that's right about where it is right now. So I hope that you enjoyed this, and I definitely can't wait to start making more, and hopefully we can maybe get some streaming going and get the communication. You know, I really want to talk a lot about, especially PTSD, suicide in the military, and you know, coming home from the military, deployments and stuff like that. Oh, I'll definitely be talking about that stuff because it's a lot harder than people think. So yeah, this is my first video log. This is also my introductory wow, holy crap, words. This is also my introductory video, so I hope you enjoy it, and I hope you come back for more. This is Dante Rosary, and I will see you in the next one. Bye-bye.